Hello guys, this is the Anime Aoi, and welcome to Jade. Also, yes, there's a lot of badass music going on, but anyway, there's a few things before I start that I need to address. One of the, sadly, YouTube blocked Volume 2 of my reaction to Ruby, so I put in the description of Volume 1 a link to my other channel on BitChute so you can watch the reaction over there. I left the link in the description below. I'll also leave the link in the description below to this video as well. Also, I'd like to address someone. I already sent an answering comment to him, but I'd like to address it to him directly through this video. So, yeah, Johnny G, no needed. I said at the beginning that there will be spoilers, but of that video, I also mentioned that I'm supposed to have bad memory. I'm very forgetful, so that's why I said reaction, because this is me reacting to bringing a memory back. And I also stated that Ruby is pretty old. Not exactly old, but give it take 5 years. What else? When the heck did Ruby come out? Yeah, so 7 years ago. So you have no. And I'm only saying that, said that it's a spoiler to those who haven't watched the show at all. I can imagine there's a lot of you that watched the show, and also like it. So like it. But if you're upset, then Johnny G, if you're upset at the fact that I call a reaction, then sorry, not sorry. Sorry, but that's just how it is. There's nothing to really talk about. But anyway, that's going off the point. Now I have to reorganize myself here. Now let's start the game. I rambled long enough. I'll also leave a link to the Jade website. Again, shout out to Minnows Kane. Also, thank you for giving me your avatar. If you notice the avatar to my channel changed, it's thanks to Minnows Kane, along with a friend who edited the video so it can have like some matching purposes to me, but not at the same time. But anyway, let's continue. What's going on here? Why is my window? The game is not capturing. I clicked start. What's going on here? Something's going on here. Okay, hold up. I need technical difficulties. We're ready. There we go. Me having to fix this fucking problem. Okay. Sadly, let's restart that again because I feel like that was important. Sorry about the technical difficulty. I noticed that for whatever reason the screen wasn't recording, so let's start this again. Yikes. My bad. It's been a while since I recorded a game. And here you go. Fan project. All rights go to Rooster Teeth, but also the creator, Minnows Kane. 9. The Moon of Remnant. I don't know why. Prologue. The Sky Man. Yeah. Now, the timeline it takes place, this is after the Foo fight in Ruby Volume 2, but also before. You know that big time skip where it skipped over the teams, the whole school summer break? Well, we're sort of in the cusp of that. Like close to the end of the break. Before the time skip when they came at the school and met Penny again and Ironwood showing up and everything. Good morning. Good morning? Good morning, mister. You have a nice dog. If you haven't noticed who's talking, you should know who's cheering. Thanks. Good morning. Gods, girl. How can you still be so energetic at this time of the day? I had a large breakfast. Have you seen the title? Have you seen the name? Hi everyone, my name is Penny, and today is another great day. I mean, have you looked at the sky? Should I increase the volume? Because I had to lower it down because everything was really loud, and I'm not wearing headphones where I can adjust the volume so I can make it less for me so it doesn't have to edit this. Also, Benno's Kane, I would like to make a suggestion. I believe I made this suggestion before. I might have forgot, or maybe not if I've forgotten to do so. It might be great to add like a difficulties option. Like, oh, you can play normal mode or visual novel mode where you just want to go through the story, make choices and stuff like that. I think that would be good for this type of game. But there's those that will also like to play normal mode, even though you make the bosses ridiculous. But anyway. This light breeze a simple amount of cloud cover and not a singular grim in sight. Which is good because I assure you they have a very high chance to ruin your day just by being in your immediate vicinity. For me though, it's an even better day than for most. I mean, not that I have collected data on how the day is going for every single inhabitant of Vale City. That'll take a lot of time. Terribly inefficient. Even so, I feel confident in my inductive reasoning that I'm having a better day than most because I recently made new friends. They're all girls enrolled at Beacon Academy. We can't really see each other because, well, I was told not to. And only one really said that she was my friend, but the other girls were her friends, so maybe the transitive property applies. Oh, my friend's part of this clique, so that means they're also my friends. Like, still, I made at least one friend. Life is better when you have lots of friends, so since I have 4 new friends, or 25% of that, it's safe to speculate that I'm having an even better day than most. I can't wait to see how my day will continue with such a great start. Holy dust, what is that? Oh, I didn't notice, but while I was computing about my day, the bustle of the city streets have died down. Everyone has fallen mostly silent, bearing a few murmurs, and they're all staring in or pointing at the sky. It's probably not a Grim, because the person shouted out a question. Grim are very recognizable. So this must be something new but equally terrifying. Let's see. If you notice the temporary on that's right behind my head, I meant to grab my face cam, but I don't know why that's there at this point, but oh, a meteor. I've never seen one this close before. Well, I've never seen a meteor, period, but most people never see them this closely. And it's getting closer, is it? Uh-oh. It's not getting any smaller now that it's past the upper atmospheric layers of the Syrian speed trajectory. So, I hope no one is thinking about it this time of day. Damn, it's hot. I clearly remember leaving the window open last night to let the summer breeze in, but now it feels like I fell asleep in the desert. Whatever wind came in to cool down my head is clearly gone. Its sounds replaced by a little fizzle like hot metal placed in water. I need a drink. Bed has also become hard and quite uncomfortable. The image of someone replacing the memory foam with slabs of stone comes to my hazed mind. Did I drink yesterday? No, I don't think so. I'm wet. My clothes are soaked with sweat as I toss and turn. I plant my hands against the ground. Wait, why am I sleeping on the ground? I brush myself up. I push myself up with a heavy groan, raise my head, my eyes flaring open against the strong light of the sun. What? This isn't my bedroom. No, worse, this isn't any kind of room at all. The sleep seems to clear almost instantly as I realize that I'm below street level, kneeling in some kind of crater in my soaked sleepwear. As I look at my surroundings, I see a lot of broken glass and other debris littering the streets. And there appears to be no one in my immediate vicinity. The destruction and confusion seems to spread in a fan radius from where I stand. Though I can't be completely sure because of the girl covering part of my... Wait a minute. There she is. She's directly in front of and above me, kneeling at the rim of the crater I'm sitting in the middle of. The first time that we meet Penny. Now, I would like to say this, that our character has a definitive story, somewhat. Although that whole weird sequence of, oh, I remember I did this and that, they didn't really explain where that memory came from. So I'm just going to add a narrative here that, oh, a part of our soul got transferred over here as our body was being formed within the crater. But before any of that, and also notice our character is blonde. Yes, the character was originally blonde until my friend edited in brown hair. The brown hair that you see. And also, it didn't really matter if he switched it or not because I was actually originally blonde. My hair slowly turned brown, but if I stayed in the sun for like 5 years, then it will just turn blonde again. My hair has a tendency of switching colors. But anyway, she's looking down at me with big green eyes, carrot hair, and a sea of freckles that frame a pretty smile. She's petite, but not excessively so, and wears clothes which richly complement her natural colors. Like they were made just for her. In a few words, she's really pretty. Hi there. Salutations, Skyman. Wait. Salutations, Skyman. Are you a bad guy? I can't do that voice. Maybe I can get my sister to, but sadly my sister never watched Ruby at all, so I doubt she will get the joke. No. Not good. There's a high probability you're some kind of attacker, but I'm glad that wasn't the case, Skyman. Also, I'll be putting, instead of Aoi, I'll be using my actual name, as in Noah. I will now explain the reasons why. It's just, that's how I'm gonna go. Because it's gonna be weird that, oh, they said there's no acronym in A for Jade, but yeah, fine. Never mind. Okay, but why are you calling me Skyman? For 2 reasons. First, I don't know your name. My name? Affirmative. What's your name, Skyman? So I don't get nicknamed that. My name is, as you see, the original name of this character is David. But again, we can put our name, Noah. My name is Noah. D. Cat Geese. Geese. Yes. I'm going to say geese because, yes, D. Cat Geese, because I'm going to say cat geese because that sounds way better in my head for whatever reason than cat geese. I'm trying to say the last name right. I'm not sure I'm saying it right. I'm probably saying it wrong. Con, you can correct me if I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, nice to meet you, Noah. I'm Penny. Nice to meet you too, Penny. Did you by any chance see who put me in here? Does that mean someone threw you? Excuse me? I didn't see everything, but my observation of the meteor and finding the point of impact, there was a time lapse of only 37 seconds. It would have been very hard for someone to transport you here without being seen. My guess is you were inside the meteor when it landed. Meteor? Wait a minute. Is she saying... I look below my feet, and just like before, there's a crater, the heat, the meteoroid, Skyman. That's impossible. I scrambled to get out of the crater, climbing over its short incline, and ended up on my hands and knees. I breathed deeply, suddenly at a loss for breath. Where am I? You're in Vale City, capital city of Vale. Specifically in an alley in the market district area. It doesn't look like much right now because our landing kind of vacated it. Vale City? That doesn't sound like the name of any country or city I've heard of. I've never heard of Vale. That's peculiar, since it's a very important place. Maybe you heard of other countries beyond Vale, like there's the nation of Accio to the west, Atlas to the north, and Mistral to the east. That's all a fragment. My sweating had calmed down when I'd gotten out of the crater. Now it's coming back with a vengeance. I feel dizzy. I bring my hand to my forehead, my eyes falling to the floor. I don't know any of those names. You say I dropped from the sky? Is this some kind of prank? I feel the acrid taste of bile rise from my esophagus. Unless someone in Atlas shot you out of a cannon, I don't know what kind of prank could be pulled. And your trajectory was too far off for that. The meteorite. Is this a hallucination or a bad dream? Oh, feels too desperate, and what kind of distorted brain would play like this with itself anyway? Seem distressed. I am distressed. I understand, but we shouldn't linger around here for too long. The officers might be nice, but sometimes they don't understand. Officers. Police. There's police here? That's great, maybe they can help. That's if they're willing to listen to you. Considering that you damage a major metropolitan area with your landing, the odds of that happening are not in your favor, as they say. She points at the chaos around us. She's got a point. After all, Penny herself was almost certain that I had been some kind of attacker or enemy. I guess this nation is under some kind of threat? What happens if they don't want to listen? They take you away. That's bad. To the funny house where life is beautiful all the time. Crap. But what am I supposed to do then? Well, marching footsteps. Double crap. Oh no, what do we do? Sorry, Skyman. Continuing the conversation would be terribly inconvenient. Hey, what? What? The petite, cute, gentle girl who has been nothing but helpful and tried to reassure me about my situation. Keep me out of trouble just lifted me up over her head like I was a sheet of paper. Sorry for the sudden invasion of personal space. That's not the... This is really hurting my throat. This is a safe distance. Ugh. I lean against a nearby wall, one hand on my mouth and the other on the plaster. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to account for possible motion sickness. How fast were you moving? It's fine. Set stomach or not, she's got me away from the whatever those were. Policemen don't march and come think of it. Those first steps sounded particularly heavy. I'm guessing those were the knights. I sigh, stand and breathe deeply with my abdomen. In with my nose, out with my mouth. Rinse and repeat. After a few repetitions, I managed to focus, calm my stomach down. Oh, your complexion looks much better now. Thanks. I think you need a change of clothes. Considering what I'm wearing, I need clothes, period. Sounds like a good idea. But I have no money on me. And considering the fact that, again, it came down from a fucking meteorite. Oh, I can cover that for you. Is she serious? You don't have to go through all this trouble for me. It's no trouble at all. Her size is pretty common in Vale, so it should only be a few minutes. To be safe though, it's fair if you wait for me inside that dumpster. Oh yeah, and also you'll notice that the main character would also have green eyes. I originally had a greenish bluish eye, but then I got some chemicals staining my eyes, so my eyes ended up a permanent blue color. Like, this color is not my natural eye color. Dumpster? Right, but what I meant is, why are you helping me? You don't want me to? I kind of want you to, but why are you going to such lengths to help a complete stranger? Who, again, I've fallen out of the sky. I never heard of the entirety of Remnant. Internet, which, if it was actually genuinely my soul, then I would know where all those places is, but I was still confused because symboling the fact that I'm not from that world, but... Or I get a memory wipe again. Because again, I'm very forgetful. I will probably end up forgetting Ruby's universe at some point if I'm not constantly reminded. Oh right, Father did tell me people aren't used to the concept of altruism anymore. Sadly, in our world, altruism is pretty much almost dead. Sadly. Actually, I want to see some. Can my chair go any higher or can it just go lower? Nope, it can go any higher. So I just need to straighten my back. Oh, and if you're wondering why the lighting is better, it's because I turned off the top light, and if you also hear an odd sound, that's, again, the fan. There's a little something hanging off of it, and it's making that sound. And the light is actually just coming from my window. It is snowing outside, despite the fact that it's not being winter yet. What happened if I fix this again? A little bit more. Hi. Honestly, fixing the webcam. But he also taught me that I should help people who need a hand. So don't worry too much and let me help you. Alright, Noah? Alright. Sensational! Now don't move from the dumpster and wait for me to come back. Well, granted, everyone would just think of me as a hobo at that point that walked past, and altruism would truly be dead. And hold up, my fucking... Okay. That should be better. She's a very nice girl. I must be the luckiest and most unfortunate man in the world at the same time right now. Well, not that I don't want her to go to all the trouble for nothing, do we? Why did that almost sound like a Resident Evil door opening from the old classic games? They fit perfectly. I'm glad. All the clothes Penny brought me, shoes included, fit like gloves. She has correctly guessed all of my sizes. You have a great eye for clothes, huh? Ah, that's why those look so good on you. You made them yourself. Make clothes? Yeah, like a tailor? Unless you have a bionic eye. I let out a hearty laugh at that time. Of course I can make clothes. That's how I got your size right. No bionics or robotics of any kind in the immediate vicinity. Are you okay, Ben? I feel my face go aflame and I drop my head down in shame. I don't know exactly what time it is, but for my body, it's certainly breakfast time. And I'm actually the type of guy who doesn't eat breakfast at all, really. I find breakfast kind of pointless. I just eat when I need to eat. Alright, I guess I should have brought you some food too. Penny, you're too nice. You know I can't repay you. Oh, no, it's not. Crap, I raised my voice at her. I feel terrible. Sorry, I'm not angry at you, but at myself. You're angry at yourself, but you did nothing wrong. I feel like I'm taking advantage of your kindness, knowing that I won't be able to repay you anytime soon. I don't really care about money though. It's okay if you don't repay me. Then is there another way I can repay you? Another way? Yes. If you don't want the money back, then let me do something for you. A favor. Whatever you want. Well... she's gotten shy all of a sudden. There is something, but I don't want to impose. That should be my line, Penny. Come on, spit it out. What is it that you want? Friend? Could you repeat it? I couldn't quite catch that. Wow, she looks like she's really forcing herself. What's so embarrassing about this favor she has to ask of me? Could you be my friend? What? That's it? It's okay if you don't want to. Penny, I would love to be your friend. And I would genuinely love to be Penny's friend. Who wouldn't want to be friends with her? No, literally. You in the comments. Who doesn't want to be friends with Penny? I would love to hear this. Really? Of course. But I was just wondering why you would ask. Oh my god. She's heavy. How? Why? Oh, I'm so happy. I made a new friend. Penny. Not to be rude, but I need air. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't voice act the girls. I wish my sister was with me so she can voice the girls and I can just voice the guys, but... Whew. How can someone so petite weigh so much? I got carried away. I know I didn't do the giggle there, but... I noticed. Is it really such a big deal for you? Well, you see, I don't have a lot of friends. Those I have, I can't see very often. Well, isn't that just soul-crushing? If such a nice girl can't make friends, what chance does the rest of the world have? Exactly. Oh, my nose is just... Oh, don't worry, Penny. I promise to try and be the best friend you will ever have. And possibly more in the future, depending on how everything goes. Really, really, really? Well, you're a literal lifesaver, Penny. It's not really a favor, I actually want you as a friend. She's smiling so profusely for something so simple. Something most people take for granted. I find myself smiling back as well. Well, wanna go get breakfast together, friend? I'm not really hungry, but sure. It's a big city. Where should we go? I heard about this shop in Main Street. That's supposed to be very good. Let's go there then. I see you like it. Oh, definitely. Don't know the name of this pastry, but it goes wonderfully with warm milk. Sure you don't want a bite? Positive. And I'm glad you're feeling better now. Hard not to feel better. I've known Penny for only a little more than an hour now, but her smile is absolutely infectious. I swear, I doubt there's anyone who could avoid having Penny grow on them. Which makes the fact that she doesn't have many friends weirder to me. Well, I still have no idea where I am or how I ended up here, but hey, at least the first person to find me was a pretty girl. Wow, look at her eyes. I didn't think it was too far, but I thought I was the first person to locate you. Oh my god. That went completely over her head, didn't it? Penny? I was referring to you. You think I'm pretty? She cannot be serious, can she? Penny, there's less of thought and more of an imperfect fact. No, I mean, I know that going by common aesthetical standards, I may be considered attractive. It's just, no one has ever said that to me. You cannot be serious. She gently shakes her head and lowers her gaze, her cheeks acquiring a healthy flush as she slowly finds her fingers very interesting. Well, you are. Thanks. You're not Where awkward. We made this awkward. Wish there was some kind of distraction. Well, that works, but now I can't finish my milk. No, I look down at myself as my body is pulled through the air. Some kind of purple tentacle is wrapping around my torso. But it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't belong to anything living. The construct twists and flips me around, and I grip my teeth, my stomach upset by the quick motion. And what do we have here? And it's Good Witch. Who is this? Why is she attacking me? Also, most importantly, what the hell is she attacking me with? The light construct is coming out of her riding crop? Oh yeah, her weapon. I forgot, Glinda Good Witch's weapon is a very, very odd thing. I just need to do something for a moment. Note this is going to be a longer recording video because it's a return of playing games on here. You gave me a lot of trouble, man. What kind of trick were you using to mask your aura? Fine. Wait, what? No matter. We'll have plenty of time to uncover that. Now let's make you easier to trick. Her other hand towards me, I cringe and close my eyes. What? Please stop. Penny. I open my eyes and Penny is grabbing my spectacle on his wrist. Please let him go. He's done nothing wrong. I'm handing this to the lady. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't do that. Because you're going to knock Noah unconscious and take him to an unknown location. That was my intention, yes. The woman is frowning pretty intensely. She suddenly snatches her hand away from Penny's grip, and the redhead immediately steps in between me and my attacker. Yes, if you're so eager to share the blame, you can share in that fate as well. Oh god, this woman is dangerous. Do it just by looking at her. Penny wants to face her for me? Penny, no, run. Don't worry, Noah. What is this? Why is Penny suddenly giving off a similar feeling? I'm combat ready. Are you? What? Alone? Of all the times. The woman brings down her free hand to one of her pockets using some kind of smartphone. Osbin, I'm in the middle of something. You're in the middle of starting an international incident. Excuse me? The young lady who's so bravely confronting you is a special protege of the General. Salutations. Nice, Penny. Work that angle. She's still interfering. I notice, Glinda, but does the young man look or feel like a threat at all? Her stare bores into me, evaluating me like I'm something she picked off the sidewalk. Well, it's kind of true, isn't it? He does seem rather inoffensive. I don't know where I am. I just came out of the fucking sky, and you took me out of nowhere. Who's going to have the response to that? Totally and utterly defenseless, ma'am. And not to mention, you had me tied up with your psychic abilities. I don't have any means of fighting back at all, let alone I don't have any weapons. But I can't just let him go if he's involved with the meteor crash in the market. Of course not. What you can do, though, is bring both of them to me. Which I was going to do. By asking them to come along, Glinda. I may understand your irritation of having to repave the streets, but I don't think these children deserve an iron fist because of it. Because of that. I noticed it said that, but it sounds way better in my head. Yeah, taking your frustrations out on others is bad form, lady. We'll be right there. Ow. Why do I keep falling today? What's your name, child? And I believe you are called Penny, young lady. Yes, ma'am. He's Noah. A pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Now that I'm no longer restrained anyway. She's a very beautiful woman, but her stern behavior kind of puts a damper on that. My name is Glinda Goodwitch. I'm a staff member at Beacon Academy, and Beacon Academy? Yeah, you maybe know Ruby. Of course, someone willing to stand up to a full-fledged huntress would be an acquaintance of that girl. Please follow me to my transport. The headmaster wishes to talk to the both of you. You're not going to detain Noah anymore, then? That depends on him and his actions, of course. But I guess we should give him the opportunity to explain himself. Much, much appreciated, Miss Goodwitch. Thanks. Like, seriously, what type of... Despite the rocky introduction, this is actually shaping up to be a good thing. Whoever these people are, they sound important. And Penny sounds important too. So she's nice, strong-armed, and a bit awkward, cute, and has got enough courage to stand to go against a huntress? Is that what she called herself? Best friend one could ever ask for. Really? Thanks, Penny. Have you ever been to this school, Penny? No. I haven't been to Beacon Academy yet. I was supposed to visit for the first time in about 6 months. But it's the most infamous combat school in all remnant training, the best huntsmen and huntresses of the world. Sounds important, but what exactly do they hunt? The grin. They are... I suggest you take your seats, strapped-in children, or descended. She pointed out the window to her right. Curious, I slowly waddle over to a seat on the right of the flying vehicle we're riding in. And then I see it. Maybe I should increase my face cam to cover up the temporary. Just for now. And maybe just trying to find a way. Oh wow, that's a big complex. Ooh, I think I see Ruby from up here. No, it was just a large bird. The school is currently on break before the start of the next semester. The majority of students are not on campus right now, which almost means it'll be much easier to get you to the headmaster unnoticed. Remember that time skip I mentioned that happened in Volume 2 after the food fight? This basically takes place after that, close to the end of that time skip. The headmaster's office is located at the top of Beacon Tower. Let's hurry. One of my most hated characters. A character that I very, very much hate. Also, I'll put this back down. I'm back, Headmaster. So I see. Welcome to Beacon Academy, children. I'm Ozpin, the Headmaster. Yes, I know who you are. You're the world's biggest asshole. So this is the Headmaster of Beacon Academy. He's very attractive. Wow, those are some lion-aging genes in action there. I don't know why my character is thinking that, but... No, seriously. He's got a head full of gray hair, but Wait, he's got a full... What? Why does this part repeat? Where the hell are his wrinkles? I'm just going to skip the second part because I'm confused why that repeats. And where the hell are the wrinkles? It looks like a girl's older man's fantasy, or straight out of one of those boy love stories. But in the case you need a, and this is General Ironwood. I believe Penny is already acquainted with him. Strong, muscular, buff counterpart. Good morning, sir. Seems one can't take his eyes off you for more than 5 minutes without you taking in some stray, Penny. Yikes, stereotypical army general, even if his combustion is gentler. Penny was the first one on the scene. General, she also witnessed the events immediately prior to the crash and was in town the whole morning. Frankly, I don't think we could have asked for a better witness, and she helped protect Mr. Capgeese from my lapse in judgment. What she said, I think it's a good thing Penny is the one who found me instead of anyone else. Really, she's been great to me so far. You misunderstand me. Penny's character was never in question. I just find it curious how she can't seem to help but form relationships with peculiar characters. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that. Also, if you notice me trying to mess with the face cam, again, I'm trying to see if I can shrink it down to a point where I'm not covering anyone's face. But I don't know how this looks on the video, having my face cam so small, and I can't I can only go so far with this thing. So I really need to find a better way for this. Hold up. Let me try something. I doubt this is gonna work. No, that'll probably be better if I'm streaming on Twitch or something. I wanted to put the chat in there, but no. And there's the attention of the room on me. I had half a mind of saying, hey, I'm not peculiar, but I am the guy born of a meteor or something. So, Penny, can you tell us how your morning went? From the start to finish, with everything that comes to mind. Any detail, no matter how small, could be important. Bad move there. Bad move. For any of those who know Penny, asking that type of question is a bad choice. Again, my head's probably too small here, but I don't know what to do. What is he smiling about all of a sudden? Every detail? If you please. Well, the sky was pretty clear. Alright, and what? The environment temperature was 24 degrees Celsius in the shade, in the shade, and 28 in the sun, but the light breeze coming from the northeast brought the actual perceived temperature to 24 Celsius anyway. UV amount was acceptable, but I wouldn't have advised staying too long to sensors of sensitive epidermis. The meteorite appeared in the sky around 10:34 a.m. Vale time zone. I was alerted to its presence by the vocal reaction of one of the citizens when the exact words, "Holy dust, what is that?" What? I see. Then the size of the meteor was around 2 meters in diameter. I'm sorry I couldn't get a better estimate, but the distance in the sky and the speed at which it would travel left me unable to get a proper reading on the object, which crashed into the market area at 10:36 a.m. I was worried about the possibility of injured people, so I directed myself to the extrapolated area point of impact post-haste and managed to perceive police officers, both human and robot, and discover And that's when we arrived at this location. I see. Thanks for your exhaustiveness, Penny. Even the husband himself says that. Oh my god. He is a headmaster. That didn't faze him in the slightest. Even the general lost a smile halfway through. My pleasure, headmaster. Now, Mr. Capgeese, do I understand from Penny's story that you possess no memory or awareness of Remnant as a whole? He managed to get that out of that? Is this guy a wizard? Not wrong! Sadly correct. My memories are a mess. I remember what police are supposed to be, my name, random bits and pieces, and before meeting Miss Glinda, I had no idea you could snatch other people out of the air with riding crops. It's kind of cool. Calmed her down. What is the last thing you remember? I wish the thing that he said was the thing that we talked about before, opening the window and then going to sleep, but... Darkness, I guess, going to sleep. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a crater, and then I'm at Penny. And he was in his sleepwear. And someone turned him into a makeshift projectile. Sounds preposterous. You seem to have a theory, James. He's not lying, or if he is, he's the best liar I've ever met. How could I lie about something like that? Like, if I wanted to come up with a story, I would make it more believable. But nothing is out of this ordinary if you came out of the fucking sky in a meteorite. So either the impact knocked the memories out of him, so to speak, or someone removed them. Wait, what? It does seem to be the most plausible explanation. I turn right and meet Penny's gaze. She seems to share my surprise. And a question on the tip of my tongue, but why would anyone erase my memories? Put me into a fake meteor and hurl me at a city? Also, how did they get it past the barrier? Those are questions that need answers, indeed. But I don't see us getting to them in the course of the day. So, for the time being, I'd like the both of you to stay in Beacon. Stay at the school? Really? Both of them, Osmond? Penny is the first bond Mr. Capgeese made after his awakening, James. If his memories have actually been tampered with, I think it's important to give him as many anchors to the real world as possible in preparation for when they'll go back to normal. Also, I understand you're worried about Penny's interactions. Beacon is certainly a more controlled environment than Vale, no? Granted, but unless there's something else you're not sharing with us which may constitute an impediment, I don't see any reason why Miss Penny shouldn't be allowed to spend the semester here at Beacon. Tension's so thick you can cut it with a knife. Knife, as they say. I don't understand. They seem to act friendly so far, but now it's like they're playing mind games with each other. After a few seconds, a staring contest, the general lowers his gaze and lets out a deep sigh. I guess there are none. Upon hearing those words, Penny lets out a huge gasp, bringing her hands to her mouth. General? Really? As long as you behave. Of course! I will. I'll be good, General. Now I'm getting hiccups. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, General. If that's all, I guess I should inform Penny's father of the new arrangements. I will also have one of my teams inspect the location of the crash. No offense, Glinda. None taken, but I shall accompany you. Thank you, Headmaster. 1,000 thanks. Don't thank me yet, children. I said I'd like you to stay at the school, but there are no conditions. conditions. Despite your particular situation, this is still an academy for huntsmen and huntresses. To stay at Beacon, you'll need to prove that you have the potential to stand at their side and learn. He's not serious, is he? And Master, while I have confidence in my abilities, I doubt this is a reasonable request for Noah. He's not combat trained and he doesn't even know how to access his aura. And also, you don't even know if I'm from the same fucking universe as you, pal. Yeah, what's aura? Aura is an extension of the soul. All living things possess it, and husband can see it and use it to protect their bodies, heal their wounds, and power their weapons and semblances. But that's beside the point. That's crazy. How am I supposed to keep up with people who can do that? You have a first year who managed to pass the entrance exam by only discovering aura in the exam itself. So now there's now a precedent. Meaning John. John made the exam easier. That's not a precedent. That's a miracle. And regarding the combat training, can we be certain of that at this moment in time? Oh, that's right. What? What's right? Is he talking about? What is he talking about? I'll leave him in your hands, Miss Paulinina. The amphitheater is currently free. I'll have a room ready for you in the dormitories by the time you're finished. And also, I'll take a break here. This will be the end of part 1 of the series. I hope you enjoyed. And snap.